The Young and the Restless spoilers. Next 3-week shock. Oh my God, besties. Welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful day, but we are absolutely losing our minds over the latest Genoa City drama. Grab your iced coffees, lock your doors, and strap in because the tea we have today is burning hot. We are spilling everything, and you need to hear this now. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now because my soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare and smeared a charcoal mask all over my expensive white rug when I saw what Chelsea Lawson just did. Basically, Adam and Chelsea decide to go play Happy Family and deliver some good news to Victor Newman. But Victor, who is basically the final boss of Genoa City and never, ever takes anything at face value, starts asking questions. And Chelsea? Bestie, be for real right now. She starts overacting so hard to protect Adam that it is straight up embarrassing. I am physically cringing. She is officially on my do not perceive list. I mean, the lighting in Victor's office was already giving me sinister supervillain vibes, but Chelsea's frantic, unhinged theater kid energy just made Victor 1,000,000 times more suspicious. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Victor's eyebrows were practically touching his hairline. I'm calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear because Victor is going to dig into whatever they are hiding, and it's going to be a total dumpster fire. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we have to talk about Sally Spectra and Billy Abbott. I am genuinely hyperventilating right now. Sally was supposed to tell Billy the truth right away. We all know she's been holding on to this massive, life-altering secret, and instead of just ripping the Band-Aid off, she waits. And who beats her to the punch? Victoria Newman. Yes, Victoria straight up tells Billy before Sally can, which is honestly so unhinged, and don't even get me started on the vibes of Victoria always being the one to ruin things for Billy's new relationship. Victoria is always lurking in the shadows, waiting to drop a bomb on Billy's happiness. Now Billy is playing games, hiding the fact that he knows, and acting so incredibly bitter, like the man is radiating toxic energy. But wait, Sally is holding on to another private secret on top of this. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because this is the beginning of the end for them. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update because, let's be real, Billy does not have the emotional bandwidth to handle this. He is a walking red flag, and Sally deserves so much better after losing baby Ava. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's pivot to Lily Winters and Kane Ashby. Genuinely, what is in the water in Genoa City? 1 minute, Lily and Kane are getting super close, trauma bonding over Malcolm's bone marrow transplant and Kane's ruthless blackmail, which, by the way, the audacity of that man wearing those perfectly tailored suits while extorting his ex-wife is just insane. But they are getting close, and I was screaming at my screen, "Do not fall for it, Lily." And then literally the very next day, Lily snaps back to reality and sets massive boundaries. It is giving major mixed signals. She is basically pushing him away after pulling him in, and I am here for the boundary setting, but my heart can't take the whiplash. Also, did anyone notice the weird background noise in the GCAC during their scene? It sounded like someone dropping a tray of martinis, but anyway, I digress. Lily is fighting for her life, trying to figure out if Kane is her savior or her ultimate downfall, and I am sweating just thinking about it. She is playing a dangerous game with a man who literally used her uncle's life as a bargaining chip. And speaking of weird pairings, Abby and Daniel Romalotti Jr. are suddenly getting super close? Like, wait, what? Since when? Abby is dealing with the absolute apocalyptic trauma of being kidnapped by Patty Williams and Dr. Markham literally held captive in a terrifying location with baby Dominic, and now she's finding solace in Daniel? I mean, Daniel is out here trying to play peacemaker between his mom Phyllis and Christine, which is a full-time job in itself, and now he's comforting Abby? It's giving two traumatized souls finding a lifeline, but I am straight up terrified of how this is going to play out. Abby needs therapy, not a new complicated dynamic with Daniel. But honestly, their aesthetic together is kind of cute. Wait, no, I can't support this yet. I need more data. My brain is buffering just trying to process this crossover episode of trauma. Send help. I need oxygen. Matt Clark and Phyllis Summers are clinking glasses and making a toast. I am unwell. This is the most cursed alliance in the history of television. Phyllis, who is fighting for her life against Victor's AI framing scheme, is now toasting with the man who tortured Nick. Bestie, she has lost the plot. She is basically playing Russian roulette with a bazooka. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this scene. Phyllis is officially off the rails. And Matt is also trying to make amends with Sienna Bacall. Sienna, who has been violently loyal and completely indifferent to his sociopathic tendencies. The stakes are astronomical, and I am convinced Matt is just manipulating every single woman in his orbit to build an army against the Newmans. I am literally hyperventilating right now. If Phyllis teams up with Matt to take down Victor, Genoa City is going to burn to the ground, and I will be sitting here with my popcorn watching the flames. Oh, hold on, I need to scream into my pillow for a second. Okay, I'm back. We need to talk about Nick Newman. Sharon finally sits Noah down to tell him about Nick's decision. After Nick went completely feral, driving while high, threatening to murder Matt Clark, and basically destroying his own life, he is finally going to rehab. Sharon's face when she told Noah. I was genuinely sobbing. The generational trauma in this family is just too much to bear. But here is the massive tea for the week of August 3. Nick meets someone new in rehab. Yes. A new character? An old flame? I am literally shaking at the possibilities. Is this going to be his saving grace or a massive new toxic obsession? You know, Nick cannot stay single for more than 5 minutes, and meeting someone in a vulnerable state in rehab is straight up a recipe for disaster, manifesting a total psychological thriller for this storyline because Nick Newman never does anything the easy way. Wait. I have to inject some positivity before I completely spiral into an existential crisis? Nikki Newman is getting her sight back. You guys, after that absolutely devastating scene where she smashed her vanity mirror with a hairbrush, which, honestly, give Melody Thomas Scott all the Emmys right now, I was physically vibrating from the sheer cinematic drama of it all. She is finally seeing the light. Literally. The family is going to celebrate, and it is going to be the most aesthetic, tear-jerking party ever. But wait, Victor still stole her shares while she was blind and vulnerable. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. When Nikki finds out Victor liquidated her personal assets and put them in a trust he controls while she couldn't see, the villain arc is going to go nuclear. She is going to rain hellfire on that man, and I am so ready for it. The betrayal is so deeply personal, I am taking it as a direct attack on my own soul. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. The Abbott family, Jack and Diane, are desperately searching for Dr. Lawrence Markham. Diane is literally paralyzed with paranoia, jumping at every shadow, and I don't blame her. Markham and Patty Williams are straight up terrifying. They kidnapped Abby and Dominic, they tortured Diane, and they are still out there. The Abbotts are just looking for some peace, but in Genoa City, peace is just a myth. Tracy Abbott is risking her life to contact Martin Laurent, a literal psychopath, just to find Markham. The stakes are astronomical. I am calling it Patty Williams is going to pop up when they least expect it, wearing a disguise, and it's going to be a total dumpster fire. I am so deep in this lore that my grip on reality is slipping. I cannot even handle the gravity of these events. I am not okay. Let's just dissect this Patty Williams situation for a minute, because my brain is actually short-circuiting. Patty has been obsessed with Jack for decades. She poisoned Summer Newman, She faked her identity, and now she is running around with a corrupt doctor kidnapping babies? The absolute cinematic mayhem of it all. And Jack is just sitting there, recovering at home, while Diane is playing nurse but secretly losing her mind. I would be losing my mind too. Imagine trying to fluff a pillow while knowing a psychopathic doctor who held you hostage is just roaming the streets. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. And Tracy? Sweet, innocent Tracy Abbott is about to dive into the mind of Martin Laurent? Bestie, be for real right now. That is the most unhinged plot twist ever. Tracy is about to go full FBI profiler, and I am totally living for it. And let's circle back to Billy Abbott for a second, because I am genuinely so mad at him. Sally is out here dealing with the trauma of losing Ava, the stress of Victor trying to steal her company, and the sheer panic of her current situation. And Billy is acting like a petulant child because Victoria told him a secret first? Straight up, Billy needs to grow up. He is acting like that one problematic friend who makes everything about themselves. I am so done with him. He is officially on my do not perceive list alongside Chelsea. Sally needs to pack her bags, take her company, and move to Paris with Ashley Abbott because these Genoa City men are absolute trash. Did I say that yet? Ugh, moving on. But seriously, the way Victoria just casually drops bombs to ruin Billy's life is a masterclass in petty ex behavior, and I hate that I kind of respect the hustle. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. The grand finale of this 2-week spoiler extravaganza is the fact that we have not seen the last of Patty Williams or Martin Laurent. The writers are basically promising us a psychological thriller, and I am here for it. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Between Nick finding a mystery person in rehab, Nikki about to discover Victor's ultimate betrayal, Phyllis teaming up with the devil himself, and the Abbotts bracing for a psychopathic ambush, my grip on reality is completely gone. I am physically exhausted from caring this much about these people. Channeling this frantic, tear-streaked 3 a.m. energy is draining, but I wouldn't have it any other way. This show is my entire personality now, and I am spiraling into the abyss, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, bestie. Stay safe out there in Genoa City.